We will do Ask Chuck and Winkler Anything in about 20, 25 minutes where you ask us anything, and you can win Summerfest Power Passes, good for all 11 days, at 105.7 FM The Fan with the hashtag AskCW. Frames, before we get to our guest, apparently Shaq's on the phone.
Oh, he is, okay.
So Shaq's doing TNT tonight, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
They're going to be out in front of Fiserv. And then he's going to have a party at the Liquid Lounge. So he called up to promote. Is this Shaq? Hey, what's up, Shaq? Yeah, you know me, Shaq?
Okay, the drinks going to be flowing tonight, and the ladies are going to be out there tonight, Shaq? Oh, okay.
Oh, sure, yeah. Do you guys even get along when you work together?
Oh, man. Barkley, Charles, back in your playing days with the Philadelphia 76ers, Milwaukee fans didn't exactly like you. Do you remember those days?
Did you not Chuck, to bring in back bad memories? You know that I didn't want to fight that, man. You know what you're talking about. You know I had to throw him through the window downtown. You're talking about that, Chuck?
Yeah, you threw somebody right through the Rosie's window.
Is Ernie Johnson there by chance? All right, well, hey, appreciate the call. Have fun on the TNT set tonight. We'll see you at the Liquid Lounge. All right, thanks. That was Shaq and Charles Barkley. So, how about that? Chuck and Winkler here on The Fan. From those guys to our next guest, Alan Carter, has invaded us from Canada. So that's your taste of American comedy, I suppose.
Wow, that was, man, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
that was not set up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Shaq and Charles. We were just trying to get one of those guys. We got both of those guys in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we only talked to him for 90 seconds.
Yeah.
That's nice. See, the Canadian style would be just to apologize for that. I'm sorry for that comedy bit. I'm sorry.
Well, we slightly are. Alan with Global News. You can check him out, The Alan Carter Show, 640 Toronto. So you guys are down here, you and a camera guy, and you just wanted to come and check out Milwaukee, or what's the...
Yeah, we were...
Or did you hear Chuck was kind of anti-Canada yesterday on our show?
Well, I had Chuck on my show yesterday, and he was fortunately not very anti-Canada. Otherwise, we would have invaded. So, good to see you, Chuck.
Although you were giving me the Laverne, you think this town is all about Laverne and Shirley, and I kind of tried to tell you we have other things in Milwaukee too.
Yeah, now how annoyed are you guys with the fact that like every time somebody mentions your town, they just say
all the time.
Laverne and Shirley?
All the time we get it.
That's all
Happy
you
Days, beer, cheese, Laverne and Shirley, Fonzie. It's the same cycle of
Did you go see the Bronze Fonz?
references.
There's a Fonzie statue. I don't know what river bridge that's on, but...
Somewhere near Fiserv Forum, near the river.
Statue of Fonzie.
I don't exactly know where it is either. You'll go walking on the river walk and also run into it.
Yeah.
Somewhere down there.
Right.
Yeah.
And me being Bart Winkler, I am not of relation to Henry Winkler. Although my parents did run into him in an airport once, and he agreed to be on our Christmas card. So that was good stuff.
Well, that's your brush with fame. That's nice.
Yeah, well, my parents, but whatever. Alan Carter in here. So you guys are down here. What have you done so far? Because I saw last night you were drinking some margaritas or something. What have you guys been up to?
We're staying in this hotel downtown that's got this this poster up that says, "Come and have a Bucks Martini to help cheer on the team." And it looks disgusting. I don't know, it's some kind of green martini with some sort of orange rim around the glass. I wouldn't go anywhere near it. I don't know what in the world you guys are drinking here in this state.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
All I know is you're going to
no
need to
idea.
drown your sorrows after we whoop you in game one.
Well, first of all, that's not happening.
Whooping. Just an old-fashioned Canadian whooping. That's
right.
where we take out a plank of maple and we just whack you.
Now it's game on, Al. I told Bart, I said, well, we'll fill this out here and to see how we won't have any anti-Canadian rips on this show, but now he's kind of throwing the first dagger at us.
We have an account that will live tweet some of the things we say. Chuck, if you don't mind, I'm going to read what you said yesterday.
That's fine.
I mean, it's available for anyone.
I don't care.
Okay. This is Chuck Freeman yesterday about 8:05. Canada is a worthless country to me. Those fans have nothing on us. I don't have a very high opinion of Toronto NBA fans. Hockey, yes. NBA, not so much.
All right.
You've only been around since 1996 with basketball, and I feel like the city of Toronto feels like they've invented basketball already.
Have you seen Jurassic Park? That is the place where the fans come and gather for the games. It's
I told Chuck about that yesterday. I
It's
said, they pack
unbelievable.
Jurassic Park all the time. He goes, I've never seen the movie.
Yeah, I've never seen the movie.
Let's try and stay with us. No wonder you guys are lost in Laverne and Shirley.
No, I'm not a
come on,
movie-
join the 21st century if you don't mind.
I've been
just
telling
not a
Chuck
movie
that
guy.
for years.
I'm just not a movie guy.
Apparently, you're not a popular culture or
No, no.
current events guy at all.
No. Well, current events.
What year
okay.
is it for you? Right.
1987.
Oh, that's nice.
Just got into 1987.
Michael J. Fox, Back to the Future, Ghostbusters.
No, Chuck
all
hasn't
of
seen
it.
those either.
No, I haven't
Michael
seen it.
Jackson, Huey Lewis in the News. I'm all down for it, man. Springsteen. Yeah.
You're a Renaissance man. As in, you probably just live in the Renaissance era. You're just so.
This guy's got you
back.
pegged, man.
Yeah,
This is-
I like that.
Oh yeah. That's
Listen, don't give us this whole I know we're a hockey town. We are a hockey
we are
town.
hockey country.
Yeah, we're a hockey country, absolutely. But Toronto and Canada has embraced the Raptors, and basketball is a big deal. And we are big fans. I think we're 5th in attendance record right now in the league, maybe better.
Well, you guys have something to do in Toronto. What else can you do in Toronto?
And
It's snowing half of the time.
Toronto's like one of the most.
Are you serious? From Milwaukee, you're saying that?
Are you defending?
Toronto is one of the most multicultural cities
Yes,
in
yeah,
the planet.
yeah.
Preach.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I was working with a guy who liked Milwaukee and was defending our country.
I love Milwaukee.
Sometimes I think he's Canadian. I was bashing Canada yesterday, and I got more grief from it. Yet I'm defending our country and our great city of Milwaukee, and I got hammered for it.
Alan, let me read you another one. This was at 8:07 yesterday. This from Chuck. United States should have taken over Canada a long time ago. What would we do with Canada, though? Half of it is ice. I've yet to find anybody to give me a purpose for Canada.
I'll give you a purpose right now. I'll give you. You know what? You know who's gonna give you a purpose? Kawhi Leonard is gonna come in here and he's just gonna shove it down the Bucks' throat. And Giannis is gonna have to go home and eat some Slovaki, and that's that. Also, here's another thing, by the way. In Toronto, we have a very vibrant Greek town. There's a whole section of the city just full of Greek restaurants, and we would like to invite Giannis to come and eat,
Oh, a little tampering.
and just maybe eat and eat and eat and eat, and then not.
Well, I like Greek food. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it.
Little tzatziki.
So
Put a little tzatziki on
I'm
your
finding
loss.
something I might like about Toronto.
We have.
That's a start.
Here's the other thing that we mentioned how multicultural the city is.
Yeah.
You can eat cuisine from any part of the world. You name a country, you can eat authentic food from that country in Toronto.
All right, here's my taste of Canada. I was there. The time I was there in 1990, a long time ago,
It's still 1990.
back before he was born.
The
But
best is you guys just met, and he knows that you're stuck in the 80s.
here's the
Within seconds.
here's the deal. Everything was closed. Is that the same thing when I go to Toronto here in 2019? Everything is. I was going downtown Toronto. Nothing was open on a Sunday.
Well,
Nothing.
all right. This is the 90s. Now, okay, it's true. We used to have in Toronto, in Ontario,
Yeah.
Sunday close laws, so
Okay.
that nothing could be open on a
So
Sunday.
you talk about progression, man.
And-
1990s, and you guys are still closed on
Now,
Sundays.
hold on. It's now 2019. We've moved forward. We've kicked
Okay.
the Protestants and all the religious types out. Now we've
All
actually
right.
got stuff
Talk about
open.
me being behind the eight ball. At least we were open on Sundays.
Well,
when I
we
was
are.
there.
Try to calendar? Look at the calendar. We're open now. Everything's fine.
Okay.
It's a vibrant city. It's got a downtown that you will not believe. It is just jam packed with
Okay.
people all the time. Unlike last night, walking downtown around the arena where we were, there was nobody, nothing. And what is it with leaving the carcass of the old stadium just there to bleach in the sun like bones of a whale?
So now you're coming out of my town. Well, you know, I feel like when I defend my town, I get crushed on by our listeners. So, Bart, go ahead. You defend Milwaukee.
I think this would be a good opportunity as we embrace this series with the Raptors for, those of us that are stuck in 1980s America to understand the international influence and really the pristine town that Toronto is. And I think it would also be a good chance for those in Toronto, like Alan Carter, who's here doing videos, going to highlight and showcase Milwaukee and to what sort of an underrated town that we are, especially in the summertime with Summerfest coming and these festivals and all the great things you can do in the revitalized downtown area, which is still taking its time, as he mentioned, destroying what the Bradley Center used to be.
I think they should just leave the rest of the Bradley Center there. I
They
think
might.
that would be cool. I think that would be awesome.
They've been trying to knock it down for 5 years now.
Is it been taking that long?
No,
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
No, it's been like 3.5.
Somebody told me my seats for the game are actually in the bleachers in the what's left of the Bradley Center.
Well, after this interview, now they are. Now they are. Yeah, you might be in the Mecca, the building next door to that. But
You want to talk basketball? I thought this was a sports radio show.
it is. It is.
You want to talk basketball?
So did our listeners tweeting in here.
Give me one edge Toronto's got in the series.
Kawhi Leonard.
No, Giannis is better.
Not true.
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard is the best player in the Eastern Conference in the playoffs. Absolutely bar none.
If the Bucks weren't playing in the playoffs, maybe.
I mean, Giannis had a great series with the exception of Game 1.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll have another couple of Game 1s. Maybe he won't be able to talk to his brother to give him some pep talk, which is I understand what happened after Game 1 and how he turned it around. Now, Giannis he's a monster, but we got our own monster, and we got a deeper bench.
Then the Bucks?
Yes.
No.
You went too deep the other day.
Oh.
Well, Nelson, our bench has not shown up a
Oh.
whole lot.
They're not even playing.
But the fact is that they are going to show up, and Van Fleet's going to start knocking them down. We got Danny Green. Gasol.
Danny
Here's
Green,
the thing.
he's 100 years old, isn't he?
No, come on. No. Now, Gasol, you got Gasol in there, and you also got Ibaka. That double-pronged defense is going to shut down Giannis. And then our three ball is just going to rain terror here, and we're going to take it.
No. This is gonna be another Toronto failure. The Bucks are gonna win this one in 3.5 games.
My question,
This series in
Alan,
3.5.
Toronto, and we've talked about, because Milwaukee, there's 18 years before we got to this point again. Toronto, for the last few years, has been close, and they keep running into LeBron James.
Yeah.
And I was asked on a station in Toronto this morning, who would this loss be more frustrating to, Bucks fans or Raptors fans? And I got to think, if you're a Raptors fan, just like we saw the Rockets continually running into the Warriors, getting bounced, I mean, Toronto, they would have to be devastated if they get this close again, completely shedding their history, bringing Kawhi in, and then don't get it to the finals. Do you sense in Toronto a type of anxiety and worry, or is it a fan base that thinks this is now finally the time?
Oh, no, we're Warriors, and we have good reason to worry. I mean, it took 7 games and 4 bounces on the rim to be able to put the Sixers away. And the way that shot went in, now keep in mind, you recall the Vince Carter game against the Sixers 18 years ago, where Vinny takes a shot from the corner, almost the same spot, and it rims out. And there's been kind of an exorcism of that ghost in Toronto now with Kawhi's shot going in. And there's a lot of hope going forward. I don't think that there's any fan in Toronto, realistically, who thinks that this is not going to be a very, very tough go. But I think we got a shot. I don't think it'll crush us the way it'll crush you if you guys lose.
Well, yeah.
I've hated Toronto since you guys took Paul Molitor from us back in 1992.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm still bitter over that day. December 7th, 1992.
Wake me up before you go. I mean, because you are just lost in the 80s. You're like...
It was 1992.
Well, I don't understand. Can we talk 2019? Can we come to this?
I've been trying, Alan.
But Al, when you tell me about your bench...
I referenced the Avengers this morning, and Chuck thought I was talking about Lou Ferrigno.
When you're talking about you said...
I said the Hulk.
You said the Hulk, and the first thing I'm thinking of... When you first think of the name Hulk, who do you think of?
Well, I think of a large green man named Lou.
Yeah, there you go.
A couple of tweets
Lou
coming
Ferrigno.
in here. Mark says, this guy doesn't sound Canadian.
Hey?
Is he really from Canada?
I'm sorry, hey?
Josh says, please have Alan on weekly. This is great radio, LOL. And
Do you think he's really LOLing? Like when people write that, are they actually? Nobody actually.
I won't write LOL. I'm a haha guy.
Yeah, oh, haha. Are you an emoji guy?
Big time. Oh, I'm a Bitmoji guy. Where you can make characters of yourself.
Yeah.
Richard says, I don't care what happens in this series as long as this annoying guy stops reading Toronto travel promos while trying to crap on Milwaukee. So those are...
Oh, someone's actually defending Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Me.
Alan fits right in because everybody that's on this show, half the people love, half the people hate.
Yeah.
So Alan seems to be fitting.
Funny,
in.
everybody who lives in Milwaukee doesn't like Milwaukee. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, this is what
the only one likes
when
Milwaukee.
I had you on my radio show, Chuck, and I was talking about Milwaukee and why I would come. This is what you said. You said, well, the reason people come here is Wisconsin's got great lakes, it's got great vacation places, great outdoors, and what it said to me is you were saying Wisconsin is awesome, Milwaukee's a whole. I think that's what you were
No.
saying.
Milwaukee's great.
But people don't come here from Milwaukee.
Well, festivals. I said festivals. I said music festivals. We got that in the summertime. We got we got outdoor venues for any. You go downtown in the summertime. There's music going on everywhere.
Listen, I'll be 100% honest with you. I was really pleasantly surprised by what I saw downtown. I thought it was cool. I love the river, and I think that Deer District, is that what they call that now?
Yeah, but
They've been calling that for 2 weeks.
But you're down there on a Tuesday night. It's not going to be Manhattan on a Tuesday night.
No, I understand. I was impressed with it. Really, I did. I thought,
It'll be
man,
crazy tonight.
It'll be rocking
It'll
down
be
there.
tonight.
And I see all of that pedestrian area in and around the stadium. That is such a great idea and some really good planning by you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you're never going to go on downtown Milwaukee on a Tuesday or a Wednesday when the Bucks aren't playing, and it's going to be you can shoot a cannon.
Yeah.
Downtown Milwaukee, and
Because you don't have the see what we have in the downtown is we have a ton of condos, so we have such a huge residential population right in the core, which you don't have here. But man, I've been really impressed by the downtown and the city, and it's clean and it's beautiful, and the architecture is amazing. And listen, I know I'm coming on here and dumping all over your city because that's my job as a Raptors fan, as a Toronto guy. But I really have enjoyed my time here so far.
How long you be here?
We're leaving tomorrow, unfortunately. I was hoping to stay for game 2, but it doesn't look like
You're not staying for game 2?
Well, I figure we're going to win the series in the first game, so I don't think we need to play a second game.
Greg says, does this Canadian really believe anything he's saying, or is this another one of your guys' parodies? Alan, you're making a great impression.
Well, I'd listen. Hey, come to Canada and come to Toronto and spend all your money. We love your cash.
Santos says, Alan is the bomb, even though he has not said one accurate thing in this entire interview. Alan Carter, appreciate it. Enjoy your time here.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks for having me on, guys.
If you
Really
haven't
appreciate
already,
Yeah.
we're not going to start an international incident. Chuck's not going to be the Archduke Ferdinand of World War III.
Hey, is there anything to eat in this town other than sausage, by the way?
Brats.
Brats.
Isn't that just a kind of sausage?
Polishes, chorizos,
No, this is
Italians.
Is every kind of food that you eat in sausage form?
You can have pizza.
Do you put it in a casing and eat it as a sausage?
There are those.
This would have been a perfect time for Bart to plug Perkins, but I guess he doesn't want to go
Oh,
there.
Perkins Restaurant and
There you go.
Bakery.
Days.
Perkins.
Gotta remind you,
Perkins
huh?
sausage.
We'll get into that
Yeah.
one a little
Robert
bit later.
specially makes some great sausage.
Oh,
place.
yeah.
Brats, hot dogs, steaks, anything you want.
Alan, thank you.
Thanks, guys. Really appreciate being on.
More from you guys coming up. Ask Chuck and Winkler anything next.
Phillies, it's game